Yo, what's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Man, just going back in the vault. The beef between Tupac and King Son. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is what Hit 'Em Up did. I tell you, it created so many avenues of people to come and diss. When Tupac said, if there's any nigga in New York who want to bring it, bring it. That's what the word was out on the streets. And before that even came out, the Source magazine, if I'm not mistaken, had an article saying Tupac is back and talking about killing the East Coast. That was in the title. Tupac killing the East Coast. Are you serious? So with that being said, we had what you would call a problem. And because we had a problem, there was nothing people could do about it. It spread it like wildfire. The attitude in New York towards Tupac was a little strong, especially after Hit 'Em Up. After Hit 'Em Up, it was on. It was no more speculation no more. Now everybody had a green light to have an attitude with Tupac. So people like King Son and what the other people wanted to do, who was going to go off the people's outrage and use that as the gas to try to make some noise to hopefully they can get some money. And King Son was one of them. And he came out with a song called California, talking about how Tupac was East Coast, he went to the West Coast, and yippee-ki-yay, man. You know, he was really going in, you know, doing the best he could to disrespect Tupac. And he just kept going. You know, see, that was the problem that ended up being the main sticking point, is that he kept going with diss songs. He got like a whole album dedicated to dissing Tupac. And people like, okay, and y'all don't know how to act and all that. Y'all remember that? Y'all just don't know how to act. You know, he basically talking about the East Coast and West Coast and all that stuff. So, the thing of it is, Ice-T got wind of it before anybody. Because Crazy Tunes, rest in peace Crazy Tunes too. And if I didn't do a rest in peace for him, I'm sorry. But rest in peace to Crazy Tunes too, and the Rhyme Syndicate and all those guys out there, because they was putting it down out there on the West Coast. But you know, just because of the way Pac was riding with Dre, you know, King Son didn't like it. But when it got to Pac's attention, he went ahead and contacted what's his name? Ice-T. And Ice-T and King Son and Pac talked about it. Pac, they was all on three-way because Ice-T knew him. And Ice-T was trying to tell him, like, dog, y'all don't need to have this beef. You know, you my brother, King Son. You my brother from the East Coast. I know Pac. I'ma set up the conversation so you guys can squash it. You guys should never have any beef. You know, you brothers basically represent the same thing. You guys come up under strong black leadership. We need that. We don't need the division. So they was down at D&D Studios where they cut the track with 45 King. And because it was a Tupac diss, you know, Punk Master Flex was involved. So, and this is another reason why Pac, don't like that Punk Master Flex guy. So they're all sitting there, and they like going back and forth with each other, like, yo. And Pac was like, I ain't say your name. He was like, dog, I don't even know you. I said anybody from New York who want to bring it, bring it. You want the funk? And Pac was basically telling him just like that. Do you want the funk? Because it's really whatever. He was like, I just want you to understand where we coming from. So they played the song and Pac laughed. But Pac was like, dude, like, I'm not even going to get that attention. Like, it really wasn't that good enough to get his attention. Pac was just like, but if you want something else, let me know. And he was like, nah, brother, I'm just saying. Where you and Dre, do you want the funk? Because I'm not dissing the East Coast. I'm dissing people that are siding up with him. I got a problem with him. And with Bad Boy Puffy, I'm going at them. And I say, anybody want to side with them or be with them, I'm taking them out. So if you're going to be with them and you're going to side with Biggie and Puffy and go over there with them and ride with them, then you're going to get it too. So do you want the funk? It's clear and simple. And he still was on there. Brother, no, me and you ain't got no problems. And all right. All right. So right there, they squashed it out. They talked. And Pac was like, I shouldn't be hearing you on no more songs. Now, we didn't squash the beef. We didn't squash this. So I shouldn't have to hear no songs come out the woodwork, about you dissing me. And he was, nah, man, I ain't gonna do this and I ain't do that, man. I'm a man of my word, man. Word to the gods, the beast. It's King's son. So everything was supposed to be everything, and then, you start hearing songs that got Pac's name in it. And then Pac ended up passing away. So all these songs that he had did end up coming out on later tapes. But, it was like, to him, like, I love both guys. I love Big and I love Pac. So you'll see those interviews popping up left and right, People doing what they doing, The Willie Bobo. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you check your subscription thing too, because there's some type of virus thing going on. They screwing everybody up. Make sure you subscribe to me. If you go down there and you have to resubscribe again, then then you've been screwed. And make sure you tell YouTube about it too. I'm out.